Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Look at my outfit. I was thinking about how Adam Sandler likes to wear like baggy clothes all the time, and I understand, and Billie Eilish as well. I totally understand now because it's so comfortable. Like I don't feel homeless at all, but it's like whenever I step out of my house looking like this, that girl on TikTok that just wears the other day she was wearing a puzzle. I was like, what? What the heck? Anyway, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is not going to be as long as the other one, or at least I'm hoping, because I don't have a lot of space. I forgot to post the TikTok vlog, and I have to do that all today because I'm going back to work tomorrow. I was at work yesterday, and I'm going back tomorrow. So today is the only way I can do that so that I can start like a whole new um vlog for the week. That's what I've decided I'm doing. I'm vlogging for the week on TikTok, and then on YouTube. We'll just chat about it like more in depth because I feel like people will take you more seriously when you chat on YouTube. And plus, my YouTube numbers aren't bad, honestly. When I started posting on YouTube about a year ago or two, was it a year ago? Yeah, about a year ago when I started posting on YouTube, I did it solely for the intention of sitting down and chatting. If you can see the videos that I posted, the ones that I didn't take down, you can see that I'm mostly just chit chatting about things. I'd hardly vlog on YouTube. It's something that it takes a lot of time. Like I said, I don't have space anymore. Last year when I started YouTube as well, I didn't have two phones. I only had one. So when I had two phones this year, I took TikTok a little bit more seriously, but now that I only have one, I'm like, I need to maximize my space if it's like storage areas, if it's plus my Gmail just ran out of storage for some reason. So I have to delete a lot of things that I used to have like back in 20 freaking 17, 16, 15, I don't know, when I created this Gmail account. So content is going to be very, for the time being at least, until I fix my other phone, and then we'll see. Because that camera, as much as it's better, the sound quality when I record, it always, I don't know what it does. I don't know. Maybe they'll be able to fix that too when they fix my screen and then the battery as well. Because when I record with that one, the battery overheats because it's old. I've had it since like 2017, 2019, sorry. And it's been through a lot. It was technically my first phone that I had. I loved it with all my heart. It was pink. It was amazing. So yeah. But anyway, with that being said, my week was good. I didn't go to work for from Monday to Thursday. I went for 3 days last week. Yesterday, Saturday, and Friday. All those days were good. I don't know. There's nothing bad about it. I didn't cry this time. I was good, which just reinforces the fact that the reason those tears were there was because of hormones. Right. It was because of hormones. But nonetheless, on Friday, was it on Friday? On Friday when I was at work, I left kind of late because I guess they were busy. It was Friday. And when I was leaving, this guy happens to walk in and he was like, he wants to use one of the things that were on display that is not, it was offline or whatever, right? So I was trying to explain to him that it's offline. And my supervisor was like, yes, this thing is offline. And he was like, whatever. The back and forth ensued, right? This is not going to end how you think it's going to end. So, anyway, after which, because I'm obviously a hot girl, sometimes it's a blessing and a curse, honestly. He was like, can I have your number? And when I'm at work, people all the time were like, can I have your number? Can I have your number? And for me to say no, I'll be like, I'm at my place of work. I need to be professional, please and thank you. And because I was about to leave, like I was literally leaving to go home, and he could see that there was no way of me lying and saying, no, I'm still gonna work for like this and this hours. He could see that I was leaving, so he waited. And I took my time. I tried to like, and then when I saw him leave, I was like, yes, he's leaving. Wow. You know what I mean? And then I was like, okay, now it's time for me to go home, and it was late. And I felt like walking, man. I bought myself some candy. I haven't had like sugar candy in a very long time. I don't know. I think it's been a month now. Except for the heavyweight champ. Anyway, so as I'm walking home, he drives past me and then he was like, aha, found you. And then I was like, oh, god damn it. And then we start chatting. But like, it's like we're calm when we're chatting. It's not like awkward vibes. It's nothing like that. We're just calm chatting. Even before when he was when he was asking for assistance, rather. Um, it was calm vibes. So we're chatting now. I'm on the side of the road, and he's like, "Let me take you home." And I was like, "No, nigga. Oh, sorry. No, no, no. I did not mean to say that. I'm so sorry. I sincerely apologized." I was like, no, my guy, I'm literally almost home. I was almost home. There was like maybe 10 minutes left of my walk. And he was like, no, man, I live right here. And I was like, what do you mean you live right here? And then he said the area. And I was like, what the heck? I live there. We live in the same area thingy. And I was like, oh, you know what? Let me just get in the car. Let me go. And then he was like, um, we started chatting and stuff. And then I was like, then he was like, let's go get something to eat because I just like knocked off of work. And he just, I don't know what he was doing. And then because we have like uh, a place to eat near us, right? So we go there, we chat, we chat, we chat, and then the night just ends like that. And I make it very, 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 very clear that I am not looking for anything romantic, right? At all, like at all. I don't see any romantic anything, nothing with anybody except for one person. But with that one person specifically, I feel like it's only a physical thing. And by physical, I don't mean penetration. No. I mean like other things like going out. I always envisioned us like, going out for ice cream, even though I can't really eat ice cream. Doing things that people do that are not necessarily friends, because I can't be friends with somebody that I'm attracted to. You know what I mean? But we're also not going to take it another step further because that's both of us are not looking for that, which is just great. That is why it's that person that I see myself for the time being, at least. But anything else that's romantic at all, I don't see it with anybody, not even with this person that I find attractive, right? So I made it very clear, and he was like, "Oh, we'll see where the future takes us." Blah 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 blah. Right? And I'm like, "Okay, this is the last time I'm going to see this person. The area that we live in is very very big. What are the chances of us running into each other again?" Right? Saturday, I go to work. He was like, "Can I take you to work?" I said, I didn't respond. No, he asked me the day before, and I was like, "Yeah, cool." And then he was like, "Just call me the next day." I didn't do that on purpose. I love walking to work in the morning and listening to my tunes and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah. Then I go to work. I'm like, okay, working. They say, okay, you can go home early today. It's not that busy. I'm like, yes. I won't have to run into this person because he's probably going to come at the same time he came yesterday. And the time that he came yesterday, I'm leaving earlier than the time that he came yesterday because it's today. I'm walking home, walking. I get home, I get to the gate, and guess who I see? He was literally just chilling there by the gates. And I'm like, what the heck? How did you know? And then he was like, no, this is just by coincidence. I lost my key and I'm waiting for the locksmith or whatever. I'm like, fuck. What are the odds that we would be in the same place at the same time 2 days in a row? What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? Is that a coincidence? Is that supposed to mean something? I don't know. I still feel the same way. In fact, when I got back home on Friday, after we were done like eating or whatever, right? I was like, universe, please remove every single romantic intention that this man has towards me. In fact, let him meet a woman, please. On the next day that he's completely infatuated with, please make sure no romantic feelings are towards me in the slightest, not even a little bit, nothing. And the universe didn't listen. In fact, the universe doubled down and said, yeah, I don't know what it means, universe, but I'm going to respectfully decline, okay? Send riches my way, send money. The way that you're coincidentally putting this person into my life for some reason, send money, please. Thanks. um, so yeah, that was 2 days ago, Saturday. Then today, well, Sunday, I went to work. I was late even. I was even considering being like, should I call this person and tell them to take me to work? Because me walking was gonna make me late. But I was like, I enjoy walking to work so I can listen to my music, so I can be in nature, so I can get my steps. Which didn't even matter because I forgot to charge my watch, right? So halfway through, my steps didn't even count. Nothing counted for that day. So I might as well have stayed home for that extra 10 minutes, charged my watch, and then told him to take me to work. But it's fine. A sikalapo, right? I come back from work and then it's like 5:30, right? I am so tired of people calling me today. I'm so tired. But I've established that you guys can hear me, so this call is just gonna go through, right? So yes, I come back from work at like 5:30, and I was like, let me just take. I usually just come straight home, right? I was like, let me just walk around for a bit, enjoy my music, vibe out. And as I'm trying to do that, I bump into a what? Another man. I bump into this man, and he's like, I'm renting an Airbnb just for 3 days. I'm here to do A, B, C, and D, E, F, G. Can you show me around? I want to go to the whatever, right? So it's like, okay, cool, I'll show you around. We get to chatting and stuff. Luckily, this person understood from our conversation, from our interactions, or at least I hope he understands. Because this one is older than the other one. The other one is in his 30s, this one is in his 40s. I am 26 years old. Please. No, no, no. So we're chatting, I'm getting to show him around and stuff like that. And then I just vibes really. Not like that. Not like that. It's calm vibes as well. Like we also chat very easily. His name is the same name. Oh wait, he has the same name as the person that I'm also kind of interested in. But he also lives. The funny thing is this 40-year-old man and the person that has the same name as him that lives like kind of in another country, but they have the same name and they're of the same not religion. nationality. Yes. So I was like, oh wow, you have this name. Cool, 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 cool. Anyway, so yeah, that's I think that's the most interesting thing that's happened to me this last week. I was also sick on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Yes, I remember on Friday I wasn't feeling well, and I was like, no, I have to go to work. I have to make this money. I have plans for it. Um, Me and my friends that I haven't spoken to in a while, we're trying to plan something, and then I have to have the funds. I have to. The more hours you work, the more money you make. I don't work in a traditional 9 to 5. You know what I mean? So yeah, I wasn't feeling well. I don't know. I feel like all like my eating habits, right, haven't been normal, especially since even before I started working, actually, before that, and then while I started working, they haven't been normal at all. Like, for example, yesterday, I didn't feel it, but the only thing that I ate was popcorn, and I didn't even eat a lot of it. I put it in a lunchbox, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat all of this, and then I don't know, because I thought I was gonna go home early, and then eat something, but I ended up coming kind of early, a little bit early. And the only thing I ate, excuse me, was popcorn, and I didn't even feel like I haven't eaten anything today. It's like what I wanted for my body. The purpose of me eating the way that I did was for my body to self-sustain itself. Does that make sense? I wanted it to like feed off of itself, like all the unnecessary fat and all of that must be like is it visceral fat or storage fat? I don't know, that it consumes as energy, so that yeah, I'm not doing like a whole lot of work trying to work out and get the summer body when I can just change my eating habits. Not like I'm okay, maybe I am. Is this an eating disorder? It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not an eating disorder. Um, but yeah, basically, um, doing that, and then also me walking to and from work on most days helps with my step count as well. Because before I used to work, I would walk around like literally almost every day and try to get my steps in. So it helps like this, trying to get my summer body doing 75 hard to the best that I can with a job and stuff. Mm, what else? What else is new? What's on my mind? What's on my mind? I wish I knew how to sing. I want to start rewatching um these Marvel movies, but I don't know when I'm gonna finish if I'm busy like this. If I have so many, excuse me, things that I need to do. I want to start rewatching all of them. But like I also don't have to watch Doomsday on the day that it comes out. I just need to avoid social media when it comes out, because then I know raps, right? I'm gonna get spoilers that I don't want. Just like with Fantastic Four. I didn't watch Fantastic Four. I was like, I'm just gonna stream it because Fantastic Four. The one in 2015 was disappointing. So I was just like, let me just watch it when it becomes available for streaming. I'm so tired. Oh my god. So then, because they said that Marvel movies usually become available for streaming after 2 months. It's been 2 months. Where is the movie? Where is it? I said this video is gonna be short and it's 20 minutes. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just like to chat, man. I just like to chat a lot. This is why I need my podcast. My podcast is gonna come. Mark my words. My podcast is gonna come. I'm so excited. But with that being said, I hope to have a very good week ahead, a very good month, very good few months of the year. Can't wait to get my money so that I can plan my things and stuff. Get my shin cut again. I'm not sad. I'm just tired. I think I want to take another nap or something. I don't know. Just chill out. But yes, what was I saying? Get my life in order. Get my clothes in order because I basically have nothing, close to nothing with me in my position right now. Everything else is just all over the place, man. I can't wait to have a place of my own where I have my own things that belong to me that go in their own places and I just live by myself. I just want to live by myself for like 5 years before I can even live with anybody else. I don't know. I just need that. I need that. I want it, and I need it to happen for me very, very, very soon. And with the way things are going, no, not soon enough. I need to get a job that pays me 100,000 per month to just be myself. And it's like the only jobs that are like that require little to no qualifications are influencing jobs, being a YouTuber. So hi. Subscribe. You guys are still skipping my ads. I don't mean to laugh. I just every time I skip an ad, I just think about that lady. Shame, man. I'm so sorry to her. You guys must stop skipping people's ads. Unless if they're one of those ads that are like a whole video, then you can skip those. But if it's like 2 seconds, or just get YouTube Premium. Apparently, it's great. I don't know. I will stick to free YouTube. I'll use the premium Spotify because I cannot listen to music and then there's ads or limited skips or when I go into an album and I press the song, another one plays. Spotify, Spotify, count your days. But anyway, I don't have those problems anymore because I use Spotify Premium. You know what I mean? hmm but yeah, with that being said, we're hoping for a great week ahead, for blessings upon blessings upon blessings. There's so many things I need to do today so that I don't have to think about them tomorrow because I have to go to work tomorrow. Even though I'm going kind of late, I'm not going in the morning. I'm gonna work for 4 hours, 5 hours maybe. But I am working on the public holiday. Apparently, tomorrow is the day of the rapture. I don't even know what that is. What is that? You religious people. Oh my god. Mm-mm. I respect you, but I could not be you. I'm so sorry. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of things I need to do today, such as upload this video, upload the TikTok video, edit that one, and you know how much I hate editing. Edit that one, and then I already did my laundry, and then reset because it's Monday, and I always reset on Mondays. I don't know why I just did that, but thank you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate it. Remember, I told you YouTube videos are not supposed to be under 20 minutes. If your YouTube video is under 20 minutes, do better. Right. I'm supposed to watch a video while eating or doing chores or doing something. I don't want to watch. If I wanted to watch a quick little 10-minute video, I would go to TikTok. And I don't even always watch the 10-minute videos that are that side. Right? TikTok is for short form content. So you have to find the balance. I don't know how, but you have to find the balance. Sometimes I even okay, wait. Nah, I'm being a hypocrite actually. Okay. Guys, it's been real, it's been fun. I'll see you guys next week for wait, the month is done. I think that this is my last video for the month. And I wanted to do Vlogtober again. Can I do Vlogtober and a Rick at the same time? Unless if I do pre-recorded content. Maybe. That's an idea. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Alright. Please stay safe. Please stay calm. But crash out. I highly encourage crashing out. It's very therapeutic. One day I'll come on here and crash out, maybe, perhaps. But the internet is forever. So we need to think about that. Let's have decorum, common sense, shame. Okay.